Hello Libra, and thank you for joining me today. Today I'll be doing a 5-card spread in relation to a general outlook on love for the months of May and June. Now, given that May is already halfway through, the first 2 cards will be for May, and the last 3 cards will be showing how things will progress around the month of June. So this is for Libra for the months of May and June 2019. So for May we have the Star, 4 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Strength cards. Okay, so when I look at these cards, the first thing that comes to mind is for all the single Libras out there, you are looking for something new. So you're out there and you're trying to mingle, trying to meet someone. But you know what? The 4 of Swords here is telling me that you're not quite ready. Like you still have some emotional issues to go through, some hurt that you need to get not closure, but at least to be able to move on enough to find a new relationship. So the 4 of Swords is all about mental restoration and taking time out so that you can feel the feelings you've got, whether they be a recent breakup or whatever's going on with you, or even past hurt. You have to honor those feelings properly and release them before you can look at being with someone else. Now, the cards for June look quite positive in a way that the Ace of Pentacles shows me that yes, you will indeed feel more ready to meet someone, and someone new will come along. It feels to me it's going to be like at a social sort of event, so whether it be a party or just a gathering, but because I see drinks, so I see drinks being shared around, so it's some sort of celebration, I would say. However, the Ace of Swords is showing me reconnection with someone from the past. Now, given this is just a very quick reading with a general outlook, I'm not looking deep into who this person is, but it does seem to be a romantic person from the past, because this is a love reading, and the reconnection of someone coming back to you is going to cause a bit of turmoil, let's just say, because you've just gotten over some issues with past hurt, and then you have the past knocking back on your door, and you'll be like, okay, what's going on? I'm finally ready to move on, and someone's come along, and someone else from the past is bringing all this back up. Now, the Strength card is showing me that you will need to be quite determined on which way you go here, because if you want to speak to the person from the past, you will have to have clear mind and clear ideas of where you want to go. You've just come out of something so painful and you don't want to go back there. And on the other hand, you do have this new connection that could work out for you, and you need to know, am I ready for it, or do I want to go back and see how things go with the past? It's quite a complicated next 6 weeks for Libra, because I have to be honest, I was trying, before I did the actual video, I was trying to connect to Libras and shuffling with the tarot deck, and it just wouldn't speak to me. It was just so complicated. So it seems to me like it's such a fuzzy situation, it's such a complex situation, and it's not going to be easy for you. But the 2 things that are quite clear to me is, or 3 things I should say, is that you do need to wait a bit more before you do meet someone. You are going to meet someone, and then you have someone from the past coming back, and you do need to be focused as to where your heart and where your mind are at, to avoid falling back into that trap of pain and suffering that you've been in the last probably 6 to 7 months. Hope this has helped. Please like and share and subscribe to my channel. And look, I wish you guys a lot more clarity, because it does seem to me it's going to be a hard 6 weeks coming up. Blessings.